himself as well.
Yeah, and himself
yeah,
as well.
Very important.
Let's talk Nigerian basketball now. But this time, not on the court, not on court at all. We're talking about the elections that were held yesterday, on Monday. Patrick Omorodion, he is the media director of NBBF. He will be talking to us this morning, explain why the elections was actually, held a day before the general elections. Good morning, Patrick. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Cecilia.
Yes, good to have you this morning. Now, NBBF, the election, that's talking about the Nigerian Basketball Federation. The elections was held yesterday. Why was that?
Hello?
Yeah, the elections for the NBBF were held yesterday. Why was that decision made? Why not the day for the General Sports Federation's elections?
Because the NBBF has its own constitution, which states that it shall take all necessary steps that are in line with the provisions of FIBA statutes and this constitution to ensure that the interest of the federation is preserved and protected at all times. And part of that is the conduction of elections into the board. So we are following FIBA statutes, and the NOC is aware of this. The NOC informed the ministry that basketball has its own constitution and should be allowed to organize its election. But Dalong is saying no, he doesn't want it. So that is the problem.
Okay, okay. The NOC is aware that basketball was going to hold its elections separately from other sports federations, but the sports ministry didn't want that, and NBBF went ahead to have the elections. Don't you think this is a little bit, this is not too good for the country?
Well, I think it is good for the country internationally, even though some people see it as confrontation. We are not confronting the ministry, but we are following the rules set by the IOC and our world body, that is the FIBA. Because if we go against what FIBA has said, Nigeria will be in more trouble than what we're having now in Nigeria with the ministry.
Okay, for now, what if the ministry decides to, have another elections today, in the other NBBF elections today, another one, maybe because you have some candidate like the likes of Musa Kida and some other candidates who are contesting. I understand they were not part of the elections that were held in Kano yesterday. And what if they decide to go ahead to have another elections today? What's going to happen in that case?
Well, I think the issue, the same problem Pinnick and Giwa had will surface. And at the end of the day, it is the body or the side that the world body recognizes that will carry the day. And I'm assuring everybody, I'm assuring Nigerians that FIBA is behind the NBBF election that was held in Kano yesterday. And if you check, you see that everybody was represented. The coaches, the referees, the technical commissioners, women in sports, the players rep, then even FIBA representatives. I don't know of any FIBA representative that is higher than Olumide Oyedeji in Nigeria. He's a member of the Players Commission in FIBA World. Then you have Mukhtar Khalil, who is the president of Finance Commission of FIBA Africa. FIBA, those ones are bigger than Zone 3 that Sam Ahmed is claiming to head. So I don't know who is better than those people on the board of Federation.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Patrick Omorodion, for talking to us this morning. Hopefully, we'll have a better understanding of everything. But the good thing is, he mentioned the fact that they had FIBA representative and all that. So at the end of the day, you're having more people in there. So you would say,
I'm not in a hurry to say the good thing or anything, because it looks like we have a situation on our hands.
Yeah, he mentioned there will be
exactly there will be another election today in Abuja for the same federation. It's incredible what's going on there. Sorry?
I don't know if NBBF is going to have elections, but then we know it's today. You know what? Go for a break now. We'll come back. We'll be joining Austin in Abuja to explain more on elections. Stay with us. Okay, welcome back. Of course, Toby Emmanuel joins us now. It's been a long time, Toby. It's good morning and good to have you. Assistant Sports Editor in your Telegraph. Good morning, Toby.
Good morning.
How have you been, though?
I just went to see my family.
Yeah.
Great.
So how did they?
They're good.
Okay, nice one. Now, we'll take it up from where Patrick Omorodion stopped. I mean, NBBF, they've gone ahead to do the elections and all that. They said they informed the NOC, telling them that, look, this is our own FIBA statutes and all that. We need to follow it to the letter. They don't want anything that will disrupt the elections, and that's why it was held in Kano, and they had a FIBA representative there talking about Olumide Oyedeji, who, was elected the vice president of the board. What do you make of this?
It's just so unfortunate that we have failed to learn from our previous mistakes. Basketball became the second federation in the country after football, going to the Olympics, getting sponsorship. They've had consistent sponsorship, both the male and the female league. They've produced players. We've won the FIBA, the Afro basketball. We've produced players, top-notch players from US and everything. The peace relative peace we've enjoyed started when the NBBF president went to the House, when the House committee asked them to tell them about finance and everything, and the Tijai Omar confronted the sports minister and said they don't get, on this program we also talk about approval, their budgets. At the end of the day, they don't get the budget. So about 3 or 4 federation heads had an issue with the sport ministry of